Most templates have a set of buttons across the top, like this. It's often called a navbar and typically links to the pages of your website. If you preview the website, then you can see that the buttons have a highlighting effect as you move over them. To edit the text on any button, just select the text tool and click on the button text you want to edit. A double click will select the word, and a triple click selects the whole button text. It's traditional that the first button be called Home and links to your home page. You can put whatever text you like on the other buttons. If you don't need all the buttons, you can delete any button by going into the Selector tool, clicking on the button and pressing the Delete key, or this Delete icon. I don't need these buttons, so I can just select each and press the Delete key. You can move any button by just dragging on it in the Selector tool. That's the large arrow. And of course, use Undo to undo any change or mistake. There's a shortcut to select all the buttons in the navbar. In the Selector tool, just double-click on any button. You'll see the corner handles around the whole selection. Now you can drag the whole bar around. I prefer the bar on the right-hand side of the page, although you have the freedom to drag it anywhere you like. Let's preview to see what this actual web page will look like. And to show the sheer flexibility of Web Designer, you can even rotate the whole navbar. If you drag just inside a corner handle, it rotates the selected object. If you hold the Control key down while doing this, it restricts rotation to 45-degree increments. So let's preview this. And you can see the navbar working even at an angle. This bar is not repelling the text, so I can place it on top of any other text, which is not very useful. To make any object repel, just right-click and select Repel Text Under. Now as you drag the bar around, the text is repelled around it. Let's put this back to normal. You can resize the buttons, like any object, just by dragging on a corner handle, like this. If you add a new page from the Designs gallery, just drag and drop, like this. The next page will have the original navbar, but you can easily update all the pages to have the new navbar. Just make sure you're on the page you want to copy from. The indicator of the current selected page are these small corner brackets around the page. Then just select the Arrange, Update Repeating Objects menu. That's it. Now this navbar is copied to all your pages. This also copies the position of the navbar. For example, if I reposition it here and do an Update Repeating Objects, then it's moved on all the pages. To set the link or web address of any button, first make sure just one button is selected, not the whole bar. Then click this link icon to display the Web Properties dialog. This dialog lets you set a wide range of properties, but the Link tab of the dialog is all about setting web addresses. To set a link to an external website, just enter the web address here. To link to another page in your website, click here to see a menu listing each page. If you click Apply, the dialog remains on screen, so you can now select the next button and set the link on that one. Remember to do Update Repeating Objects after any change you've made. To add more buttons, you can just copy an existing button. And there's a really quick way to do that. If you drag on any object with the right mouse button instead of the normal left one, then it makes a copy of that object, like this. To move objects around by small amounts, just use the keyboard arrow keys, so you can get the exact position. And then you can edit the text and link as before.